What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to Brute Strength Day 265. One of the things I like the most about my deloads are that I get to do paused back squats. Generally, just paused squats. Doesn't matter if it's back squat, front squat, or SSB squat. There's something extremely unique, beautiful, aesthetic, all the words to be said about back squats. I don't know what it is, but I have to say that out of all squats, it's a variation that I love the most, even though you can't lift as heavy as you can in a regular back squat, especially if you're taking these long pauses as I am. It just feels like a movement where you have total control and then what do you call it? Like showing off full strength. I was trying to look for another word, but I guess that explains it all right. And when you're just when you're squatting upright, squatting deep, like the Chinese, I think it's the most beautiful squat that you can possibly do. It shows full control. It's actual strength where you're not making use of anything. So it's the ultimate, I feel like, showing off absolute strength in the squat. I'm extremely excited about how these were moving, felt sublime, and the fact that I've had so many easier days this week, or last week it is now, recording this on Monday, means that the thing in my right calf are basically gone. It was starting to flare up a little bit again, and I think if I can get to actually get split work in twice a week, I think that will be a huge boost over the next 8-9 weeks. If I can do that, that should help me recover a lot better. So I'm super happy with the squats. Now, even the block press or the board press, whatever you want to call it here, in the bench press, were so good. 140 kg moved a lot better than I would have thought with the sleep that I've been having for a long time. Even though it were better before this training and throughout the last part of the week, it was still not extremely good, as good as it usually is. But getting 140 kilo long paused singles with the block, which is 4.5 inch, just over 11 centimeters, is pretty good. And then to get 23 reps unbroken after that on a low recovery day, I feel like it's sublime. And it honestly looks a lot better than I thought it was, because you can see here that it moves without problems. Maybe I could even have done a rep more, but that is gonna happen this week, where I'm gonna hopefully do 30 reps unbroken with 80 kg tomorrow, and then on Thursday, two days later, I'll hopefully be able to do 25 reps unbroken with 90 kg. Like, to me, that just sounds pretty damn insane. 30 reps unbroken with 80 kg and 25 and 90 kg. It's pretty wild to think that I'm not getting far off a really respectable number. What would be a respectable number? It's something like the NFL Combine 225-pound test, getting up to a point where I'm maybe able to do 20 reps with that weight soon. Like, I wouldn't have thought that a long time ago, but I think it's also just the fact that now bench press is clicking, and I'm actually going in excited to bench press, which for a long time I wasn't. And I was like, I'm never gonna love bench pressing, I'm so weak at it. It's just not my type of exercise and stuff like that. But recently I've been going in to bench press with a feeling that I'm just super excited whenever I get to bench press. And I find it as fun as I did when I was really good at overhead pressing and doing that. And it's because I'm doing the right things and focus on good recovery. And then everything just starts to click. And when it starts to click, it becomes fun and you get more motivated and it starts to go even better. It will just get into a good spiral where it just go exponentially better and better and better all the time. While on the other hand, before I was in a bad spiral where I went in wasn't that excited. It went bad. I, I just hated it more and more. But now it's the total opposite. Again, with Search at Jefferson curls, it was a lot easier week than it has been before. Where I was just up and doing a top set of 10 with 80 kg. I'm now doing a heavy set at my top set, and hopefully I'll be able to hit 10 reps with 110 kg this block around actually. I'm praying that it's going to be the case because I really want to get up and start pushing the Search at Jefferson curl to new heights. I'm already noticing the flexibility in the hamstring getting a ton better. I was able to get down touching the floor all the way with just 80 kg, while the first week back I couldn't do that. The second week with 100 kg, I needed to get up to 100 kg to get all the way down. I think during the third week, 90 kg was a struggle, but it was just about there. And now in the fifth week, 80 kg, I'm able to get down 70 kg, not far away. So that just goes to show how fast the flexibility begins to come back. And that even though you haven't done this exercise for a long time, you have had an injured hamstring where you basically lost all flexibility in that for 2 weeks and had to build up again. And yeah, you're a lot heavier than you have been before. It's still possible to be extremely flexible and build up strength again. One of the things that I'm most proud of having ever done is showing that one thing doesn't have to, what do you call it, exclude the other. It's possible to be both big and be flexible and strong and everything like that. Having good strength and being huge and at the same time being able to move well is 100% possible. And out of everything that I've done, even with the squats and with the overhead press, I've done, which is like my best work, handstand push-ups, I think the thing I'm most proud of is showing that you can do a lot of things at once. You can actually be good at many different things at once, like reach a level much higher than other people are doing. So don't be afraid that if you reach a certain size, you're not going to be able to move well. If you focus on it, you're still going to be able to do it. Or if you're on the other side where I am weighing less because maybe you're also running or something like that, you can still be pretty strong at the same time. So do whatever you want to do and just focus on the things you want to get good at, and you're going to get good at it. A lot of people just don't want to put in the work when it comes to flexibility, and that's why they're not seeing the gains in flexibility that they're looking for. So that is gonna be all for Brute Strength Day 265, and I'll see you all for the next one.